y'all. Ugh. Ugali, chat. Trying ugali for the first time in Kenya. Is it actually good?
You will tell us.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I can see it now.
Yes.
I can see it.
Can you see?
His strength is his power.
Yes.
You strong as hell.
Yes.
He's strong. I see it.
Yes.
You the one.
Yes.
You're strong as your power.
Yes.
You are the strongest man in Nigeria.
Yes.
You so buff.
Yes.
I like your muscles.
Yes.
I love you so much.
Thank you so
Oh my
much.
God, you so strong.
I'm a donor.
His strength is his power. I get it. Try to underestimate him, bro. Try to underestimate him. His strength is his power.
Yes.
Your strength is your power.
Yes.
And I get it now.
Yes.
And I really understand.
Yes.
Your strength is your power.
Yes.
And I get it.
Yes.
And I gotta get it from you.
Yes.
And I underestimated you. And I'm sorry, man. But I get it now. Your strength is your power.
He got me, yo. He got me. Said I wouldn't do it. And here I am. Enjoying the show too. So I've been watching the IShowSpeed show, man. He went on his little African tour. And I've been enjoying it. I gotta say, I have been enjoying it. He's cool, right? But the spectacle, the show is actually outside of him, man. The characters, the cast of characters that come around. You know, shout out to the bodyguards, man, because I know them boys be tired. I know they'd be tired. Cause this dude is running and jumping and all kind of stuff, man. They look like they just be walking marathons every day trying to protect him. You know, it's kind of like the movie Nope that came out not too long ago. It's almost like everybody's watching the spectacle. You're waiting on something to happen. You're waiting on something just crazy to happen, and it's wild to me. And I guess that's the way it's set up. You know, I know they got the tour guides and everything, but it's wild to me how you get these cast of characters almost pop up out of nowhere. We were watching the feed yesterday from Nigeria, and there's this brother. I put him at the beginning of the clip, man. He was so funny to me. My strength is my power. You know, hopefully this brother, he'll get a job with the security team, or, you know, hopefully, man, his life will change after this bit, man. Somebody will have him on this stuff, or he'll get his own following, get his own channel, and get that thing to blow up and whatnot. Then there was a young lady ran up on him, challenged him to a race. You would have thought the security guard would have shunned her away, but they let her get her little 5 minutes of fame in. And you know, it's just amazing to see the characters who they do allow to come on, and the different personalities that are showing themselves and, you know, promoting the different cultures for whatever country that they're located in. You know, some of my favorite highlights were like when he was in Ethiopia, and they showed that Ethiopia is actually living in the year of 2018. Right, they're not on the same calendar that we on. And then they showed like the resting place of the Emperor Haile Selassie. And then in Nigeria, like I just said, the guy, you know, my strength is my power. That was one of my highlights. He was entertaining as hell. In Egypt, he went over there. He got to talk about the noses and why the noses always knocked off the statues, and you know, they gave some crazy explanation for that. Who else? There was the debate whether or not the Nigerian Jollof rice was better than the Senegalian. The Senegalian, I'm gonna call it. Maybe I made up a word, but there's a spot we go to in Kenya, in Nairobi, in the Village Mall. If you can never make it there, that rice is off the chain, yo. That rice is off the chain. I'm not gonna even lie to you. That sauce, man, hey, what they say, kudos to the chef. That brother put his foot in it. Every time we go, it's been good. It's been delicious. So, Nairobi, Kenya, if you're in the Village Market or the Village Mall, the Village Market, I think is the name of the mall. Find that Nigeria. I think it's a Nigerian restaurant, but I think the chef is Ghanaian. Something along them lines. I might be mixing it up, y'all. I'm gonna try to post the information in the comment section, or put a picture in the video or something, because I brought it up. But this place, man, the food is great, and that rice, that jollof, you gotta try it out, y'all. You gotta try it out. But segueing, the brother has reached 50 million subscribers, man. 50 million subscribers. You know how many people that is? That's like countries. That's like a country, man. That's like some big countries. 50 million subscribers is amazing, and kudos to Africa, because they brought him there. They brought him there. I'm looking at the feed, man. I'm looking at the feed, and I think I started watching him when he was around 46 or 47 million subscribers, somewhere along those lines. And I'm looking at the numbers. The numbers just adding up, and I'm like, man, my little lowly page, I can't even get to 500. And this brother, he got all the numbers just adding up. And I'm like, golly, man, that's amazing. So shout out to him, kudos to him and his team, whatever they're doing. It's like I watch as they go from place to place, and they have the tour guides doing an excellent job giving the history of the different locations, the milestones. In Senegal, man, they went to the door of what do they call it? The door of no return. That was always one of those moments, man. Some of you know about it. That's the last place a lot of the enslaved people went before. That was the last time they saw Africa. They didn't see land again. Some of them didn't make it. Millions of them, thousands of them, bunches of them didn't make it. And then the other ones, as our ancestors who are here in the continent, whether or not it's the door of no return in Senegal or Nigeria, or that whole slave coast, man, that's the same situations that our people went through. They were tortured and beaten and just treated all kinds of ill ways. But yet and still, we are here. We couldn't be wiped out, y'all. We strong like that. Deuteronomy 28, y'all. It talked about the curses of the slavery that was going to happen to our people for not obeying the word. But then it also talked about a period where we're going to come out of that thing, and we're going to be strong. We're going to turn back to the Most High, y'all. That's the name of this channel. We moving back. What I mean is, we moving back to the Most High, y'all. We moving back to Africa. We moving back to the Most High. We moving back to His words, the laws, the statutes, the commandments, all that good stuff. That's what we're trying to do. We turning back from our wicked ways, man, and we're trying to get better and trying to do better. So that's what it's all about, man. So to see this young brother, I think he just turned 21 years old, to celebrate his 21st birthday in Africa, reaching 50 million subscribers. You know how many eyes that is? Things is changing, y'all. If y'all don't know, we done changed and flip the script on what it used to be. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. 1619 to 2019, that's 400 years. 400 years of darkness, but we coming out that thing. People is waking up. Can you imagine back in the day, people talking about they going to Africa? This brother, 21 years old, going to Africa. I remember a time when our people were scared of all things Africa. You talk about going to Africa, people look at you like you crazy. When Dave Chappelle said, I'm going to Africa, when he left Comedy Central and said he was going to Africa, people was like, that brother gotta be done lost his mind. He went to Africa? He went disappeared in Africa. Oh yeah, he local, he crazy, he cuckoo. You hear different little friends here and there. Oh, I went to visit Africa. You like, dang, you want something different. You went to Africa, man. That's amazing. But to touch down and come over here, man, and looking at the feed and looking at these streams, and y'all see firsthand the love that this brother is getting. They treat you like you home, man. They treat you like they happy to see you. By and large, you got a little bit of hate here and there mixed into it. I was looking at the little soccer feed that they had from the AFCON soccer tournament, right? It was the tournament Senegal and Morocco, and there was a big old thing, man. And unfortunately, You know, it seems like some of these northern African countries are still, I don't know if it's a racism type of thing. I don't know if it's they don't like the darker Africans. I don't know if it's a colorism type thing. I don't know if it's a classism type thing or if it's just a tribal type thing. But for whatever the case may be, you know, you have some of them, man, they're dangling bananas and, you know, doing a little monkey stuff and all that little racist type stuff, man, that, you know.
Wait, I didn't.
That to me just ain't cool, and I don't really think in this day and age it still should be a thing. But you know, I know what it is. It is what it is. But again, aside from I think it was Morocco and maybe Algeria, maybe he has some issues over there also. But for the most part, South Africa was a vibe. Nigeria seemed real cool. You know, everybody's like, man, bring him to Tanzania. I look at how he's riding on the roof of the cars, man, and you look, no hate, Tanzania. I love y'all, man, but the roads here, that brother die. He'll hit one of these bumps, man, and he'll go flying off the car, man. So the roads, you know, Zanzibar is getting better. Their roads is improving every day. So kudos, shout outs to Zanzibar. But the last time I was in Dar es Salaam, bruh, them roads ain't hitting on it. I haven't been to Dodoma, so I can't speak on Dodoma. I haven't been to Arusha, so I can't speak on Arusha. Those are like the major cities in Tanzania, so I don't know what those got to offer. But Dar es Salaam, shoot, he can't be riding on the roofs with no cars like that. But you know, it'd be nice to see if he'll make it over here also. But you know, I'm gonna post some of my favorite clips from his African tour. Again, man, 50 million subscribers is awesome, man. They say he's the first black streamer to reach 50 million. So that's a milestone that's pretty incredible. I see now mr.beast, he's the most famous YouTuber. I think he has 100 million subscribers, y'all. So I don't know how in the world you amass that amount of a following. Just doing YouTube videos. I mean, again, we're not talking about actors, actresses, entertainers. Well, okay, they are entertainers, but not a singer, not a dancer, not a football player, not an athlete. But yo, it's cool though. It's cool to watch the whole thing again. I never thought I'd be somebody who would actually tune in to these type of feeds to watch him stream his life, his daily activities and whatnot. But it's interesting. Again, you sit down, and then next thing you know, it's gone from spectacle to spectacle, and then they have the tour guides and these different milestones for these different countries. So next thing you know, you become intrigued. You become intrigued by the history. You become intrigued by the different dances and the different cultures and the customs that you're learning about. So next thing you know, you're locked in and you're watching it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. Peace and blessings to you all. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Help me get one more extra counts. But thank you. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, man. Have you been watching the IShowSpeed spectacle? That's what I call it. The IShowSpeed spectacle. If you have been, what is your favorite what is your favorite country that you watch? Because if I haven't seen it, then I'll go back and I'll go try to check it out myself. And then just any moments that stick out to you, that anything that maybe you learned that you didn't know about. I'd be curious to know, because I like to learn too. I like to know also. Again, Zanzibar is a vibe. It's a beautiful place. Might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I do implore you, if you have the opportunity, if you have the financial means, instead of running off to some of these other places, I want to go to France, I want to go to Europe, check out Africa. It doesn't have to be Tanzania. It doesn't have to be Nigeria or Ghana. People love South Africa. People love Kenya. They say it's really, really westernized and it's really up to date technologically. It'll make you feel like you're in American Light, so you won't feel like, I've just gone to a place that don't meet my so-called standards. Even Botswana is on the rise. Those would be some places that I recommend to you. And then if you just like cleanliness, Rwanda is the cleanest city in Africa, right? So check that out. And then also Ethiopia. They have improved dramatically over the last couple of years. So those are all some things to consider and places to go, people to do, people to see, all that good stuff. All right, y'all. This is We Moving Back, and we out. Peace.
We going to cook ugali. I want to see how fast you are going to prepare this ugali today.
Okay.
I want to challenge you.
Okay.
So this is the flour that we have that we're going to cook ugali. Then I will give you some 3 ladies to help you.
Some what?
3 ladies to help you cook ugali.
Oh, 3
I
ladies?
want to see how fast you're going to cook it.
Okay.
So we are ready. Ready?
Okay. Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. So chat. This is ugali.
This is ugali. This is our staple food. The ugali. So keep on adding. Keep on adding.
Oh, that look good.
Ah,
I'm hungry now.
good. You will be able to sample it. Yeah?
So ugali just flour?
Maize meal flour. Meal. Maize meal flour. Have you tasted it before?
I never had it. This is my first time in Kenya.
Good. Continue adding more flour.
Ah! You got me. Chat, this is ugali, chat, one of the best dishes in Kenya.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's very, very good.
And it's a staple food in Kenya.
It's very, very good. Oh, damn, that's hot. Chat, I'm making some ugali, y'all. Ah. Ugali, chat. Trying ugali for the first time in Kenya. Is it actually good?
You will tell us.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Yeah!